everyone, welcome back to Michelle Reads and Blogs, and today we have got the February Locked Library Book of the Month. So this is a monthly fantasy book subscription service where they do a variety of adult and YA books, and I am really excited for this one. I have had a spoiler to what we think it's going to be, and if it is what I've seen in the spoiler, it's one that I am excited for. So as usual, we get a bit of packaging there, and it's so beautifully wrapped. Oh, I always love receiving this one and being able to unwrap it because they wrap them so nicely. This must take so much time. It definitely makes it that extra bit special. I opened it up. Wow, we have got not a redesigned cover, but a complete change to the colorway of the cover. I'm sure the original is more purple, and this has got like that bluey green in it. Is set at sea. I think I already said the theme for the month is against the tide. So the color is stunning. So as we say, the rest of the cover design is exactly the same as the original, but we have got a beautiful color change. I know a lot of people love like purples and pinks though, so they might not like this as much, but I do. Blue's one of my favorite colors. I think that is beautiful. Did I say what the book is? I can't remember. Compass and Blade by Rachel Greenlaw. And let's have a look going around. I love when the artwork wraps onto the spine. And then you've also got this kind of blue foiling there for the name of the book, and then the name of the author at the top. Oh, and it still continues to wrap around. I love that. That's so nice. And then this is the same kind of shape of the waves here, but obviously without the person, without the ship that we've got on the front, and without all of the foiling, so it's just the waves. But I think that's really special how they've designed that, and it's wrapped around. We do not have a synopsis on the back. We've just got some blurbs from other authors. Got the that's quite nice actually. If we've got to have a barcode, why not incorporate it into the design of the book so it kind of sits under the waves. And then this is our sprayed edge. So I think it's one of those, it's a very strange colorway to have the blue ink on the white for the stenciling. I think this is going to be like Marmite. Some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate it. I am a little bit indifferent. I've realised I'm really not as bothered about sprayed edges as I am about the rest of the book. I very rarely display my sprayed edges out. You can see there's an exception there with some of my Threads of Powers, my V. Schwabs, and my Fourth Wing shelf. Other than that, I don't display them. Top is a solid blue sprayed edge, as is the bottom, and I always like that the ribbon bookmark is the same colour as the sprayed edge in the theme of the book. I think that's a really nice touch. So going into, I was going to do the end paper artwork first, or the end pages, but look at this. That completely wraps around into the printing on the hardback. This is probably the most special thing about this book so far. So it's the same design as the front. You've got the person and you've got the wave here, but they've made it a bit bigger, and they've obviously inverted it, and that's why I'm just looking at it the wrong way because I'm looking on a camera. Wow, that is special. Again, I don't know if the blue is going to be everyone's vibe, but I think it's beautiful. And then we have got our spine, which was going to fit in with all of the other books. I am planning on doing a 1 year of the Locked Library, because it's been a year now that they've been doing these, and lining them all up and talking through all of the picks that they've done. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see that. But yeah, I like that. And you've got the Locked Library key in the middle, and then the back is plain, but with how stunning that front is and how seamlessly it goes around. Oh yeah, so it's like the cover. So you've got the person and they're looking at the ship. So there's the ship and there's the person. Yeah, very special. Okay, let's open that up. So the end paper artwork, it's kind of one of those. It doesn't wow me, but it is beautiful. Like if you look at all of the details here in all of those waves, and I guess that's meant to be like the night sky, like the front cover. So it is still, you know, it's better than not having end paper artwork. I think that's the same on the back. Trying to see if there's anything in the waves there. I can't pick anything out. I don't know if you can. It's one of those things that usually I pick up extra details when I'm editing videos, and I'm like, oh, I wish I'd seen that at the time. The bound in author letter is white printing on a black page. I love that. In an ideal world, I would have all of my books white printed on black. I do think that it's easier to read, and I know that some people, like, I don't know if it's like specific dyslexics, they can barely read black on white and they much prefer all of their printing to be white on black. I can read black on white, but I do like white on black prints. Yeah, I read a lot of ebooks white on black. The dedication for Rosie and Izzy, I love you to the moon and back, and all the stars in between. We have got a map, which again is white on black. And then we're straight into the book. I don't know if this is YA. That font is huge. That is not normal fantasy font, but quite a few pages to make up for it. It does go to page 369. We've then got the acknowledgements, and that is it. So let's have a quick look at the synopsis for this one. I'm going to pop it back into the dust jacket, although I'm tempted not to because that printing on the hardcover is so nice. Mira is a wrecker, one of the 7 chosen to swim out and plunder the wrecked ships beyond the Isle of Rosavir. The waves sing to her soul, the call of the sea beckoning her into deeper waters. But Rosavir needs her, and she could never abandon her home. Until one evening when lightning splits the sky and the watch descend, taking Mira's father away. Mira must set off on a journey to win back her father's freedom. She will encounter 2 strangers along the way, enigmatic Seth and smouldering Elijah. And learning who to trust will not be easy. When she discovers a dark family secret buried deep in the ocean, Mira finds that securing her future and that of her island will come at a high price. I'm just going to really quickly check if this is YA, because it does sound quite YA. Have a look. Yeah, young adult fantasy, a debut fantasy novel, first in a brand new fantasy trilogy. So it's a debut and it's going to be the first of 3. I find this very interesting with book boxes when they pick debuts that are not standalone. Anyway, romantasy, enemies to lovers, morally grey love interests, bargains and betrayals, perfect for fans of Fable, Daughter of the Pirate King, and To Kill a Kingdom. I have not read any of those books. We've got beautiful stenciled edges, bespoke jacket exclusive to the Locked Library, gorgeous foiling on the hardcover, agree with that, stunning end papers, matching spine to the Locked Library collection, ribbon bookmark, and bound in author letter with a digital signature. I almost don't like the way that they sell that with a digital signature, because the digital signature is on the bound in author letter. I know it's in the same point, it's just a little bit ambiguous for people who think we're going to get like an author signature on like the title page. Like we don't. It is on. Yeah, there's nothing there. So that is our book of the month. As I said, I did feel quite excited for this one, and now that I've really read the synopsis, I'm a bit more like, I'm not sure. I think it's the YA. I think it's a bit random for me. I am starting to go off some YA, yet others are brilliant. So I have read 2/3 of A Tempest of Tea, which is coming out soon as an ER, and that's YA, and I'm absolutely loving it. So I wouldn't discount all YA. I just think that we're getting a lot of it. And I know that I get the Fairy Loot YA subscription box, so that's kind of my fault for that one. You know, I'm getting 12 books a year from them. But then obviously from Illumicrate and from the Locked Library, it's a mix of adult and YA. And yeah, I'm just not reaching for them. I'm not reaching for the YA books, and the ones that I am reaching for, I'm not enjoying as much. So it's something that I'm going to keep my eye on. But anyway, not all about me and my opinions. What do you think of this one? Is it on your radar? Are you going to read it, or If you've already read it, please let me know what you think down in the comments. I would love to know some thoughts on this. Other than that, if you've not liked the video so far, please do so. It really helps me and the channel out. If you've not subscribed and you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button. I will leave an affiliate link to a standard edition of this down in the description as always. So if you're interested, you can purchase through that link. It costs you no more, but I get a small commission, so it's a way of helping me and the channel out. Otherwise, have a lovely rest of the day wherever you are, whatever you're up to, and I will see you all next time. Bye.